I hate carnivals. They are too expensive. But my sister got us free tickets, so I went along with her to one. She loves these things. Me, I would much rather go to Busch Garden or King's Dominion, a theme park that you can get your money's worth. I especially love the water park. Sad they closed my favorite ride, though. Come on, Jason, Carrie, my sister, said, rushing me to the next ride. It was Halloween time, so the carnival was decked out with spooky decorations and lights, including the rides and foods are Halloween-themed. The zero-gravity spinner ride, one of her faves, was decked out to where you could see a devil as you spin, and it looks like you're burning in hell. Very cool. Give me a sec, I said, sitting down on a bench, legs hurting from trying to keep up all night. I told you, if you brought the wheelchair, I'd push, Carrie said, rounding back to me. She knew how prideful I was. But she was right. My muscular dystrophy slowed us down, and we'd be faster if I let her push me. I'm ready, I lie as I get up. Just keep the pace a little slow, please. She pouts but agrees. It's different this year, Carrie says, and surprisingly she's right. For all our lives, the zero gravity has been hell-themed at Halloween, but this year it's just UFO-themed. Not very scary, I say, but maybe inside is terrifying. As we go to get in line, I'm pulled back by someone, a clown girl, holding 2 balloons and a small brown leather bag, the size about you would see that holds tarot cards. She seems out of place. She's your typical clown girl, white makeup, red lips, nothing really scary, but just in general, clowns scare some people. Excuse me? I say, annoyed at how rudely she grabbed me. The workers aren't supposed to be touching people, especially actors aren't allowed. She signed something, but I only know Jesus loves me, and my name is, and can't understand a thing she's trying to sign to me. I'm sorry, I don't understand, I said out loud, not in particular to her. She signed something that I barely grasped, but she says she can hear me. She's just mute. She gives us each a balloon. I give mine to a kid as soon as she leaves, and holds her bag open, showing us different kinds of candies. But a smell like a hospital comes from the bag. Thank you, Carrie says, grabbing a piece from the bag. I, on the other hand, turn her down. Clown girl doesn't take no for an answer, though. She pushes her bag at me, wanting me to take a piece of candy. I politely tell her no again. I don't like sweets very much, unless pastries. Let's just go and get in line, Carrie tells me. Yeah, let's go, I say, walking away from the clown girl. As we wait in line, the clown girl is just standing afar, watching us. This creeps me out, but I ignore it, thinking she'll find someone else to bother once we're on the ride. Maybe you should have taken the candy. You wouldn't have to actually eat it. Maybe she should learn to take no for no. There's obviously something wrong with her. You probably offended her. Me and Carrie bicker back and forth like this until we get on the ride. Cool, she exclaims. No hell, but still kind of cool. The interior of the UFO zero-gravity spinner looked like a dissection room with alien monsters on the wall. It's not bad, a girl beside me says. I remember her from school, but can't remember her name. At least they tried to make it scary, I reply. Everyone lock in. The ride operator orders as he closes. I am in between Carrie and the schoolgirl, who both have a mix of excitement and fear. The ride starts slow. The sound of the TARDIS is played as an effect. As the ride gets faster, the aliens look like they're starting to move, until they look like they're sprinting at you. Carrie is laughing, and the schoolgirl is hollering like she's dying, which is kind of funny to me. We're at top speed as I start to see something out of the corner of my eye. I can't make it out, but I know it doesn't belong to the UFO theme of the ride. Once the ride stops, we stumble out dizzy. Carrie giggling like she's having the time of her life, and using me to stand. I'm laughing too, until I see the clown girl hasn't moved from her spot, still staring intently at our spot. Let's keep going, I say, acting as a crutch for my sister and trying to get away from the clown girl. I hear they turn the Tunnel of Love into a horror attraction called Tunnel of Voodoo, Carrie suggests. She knows how much I love voodoo stuff. A man dressed as Baron Samedi acted as a ride operator, and surprisingly, dude smelled like a mix of graveyard and cigarettes. "Welcome to the Tunnel of Voodoo," Baron says in a bad Louisiana accent, "where your terrors come alive." Is she still following us? Carrie asks, pointing at the clown girl, her white makeup now a light gray. Who is? Baron asked, breaking character. I informed him about the clown girl who tried to force us to take candy. We don't have anyone as a clown this year, he tells us. Are you sure? I go to point her out, but she's gone. Maybe some customer in a costume. I'll let the guards know that she's bothering people, though. For now, into the tunnel, Baron says, back in character. The tunnel is cool. We start in a bog like those in Louisiana. Now I'm regretting taking that candy, Carrie tells me. Who knows what she could have put in them? I could have gotten a razor blade in my mouth. True, but you're fine. Try and enjoy the ride. The security guards will take care of it. As I say this, though, I still am worried about what trouble Clown Girl is capable of. After a minute, we get enthralled in the ride, getting scared by pop-up zombies and voodoo characters. Look! Carrie hollers, pointing to the left of us, but I don't see anything out of the ordinary. What? I saw Clown Girl, but she looks a little different, Carrie exclaimed. Yeah, right. You're trying to just scare me, I say. Though this does put a little worry in my mind. Did she follow us in here? A minute later, I see something that does indeed look like a clown girl, but almost zombified. See, I told you, Carrie points at the figure. But just as quick as we see it, just as quick does she disappear. We're halfway through as banging noises come from beneath our boat. No doubt the carnival's attempt at making us think there's something in the water. We start to rock too. The ride starts to move faster. It gets hard to stay in the boat. What the hell, man? The boat starts rocking so furious that it becomes hard to stay in it. Carrie is thrown into me, toppling us overboard. The water has dyed to look like murky swamp water, so we barely see anything. I try to get to the surface, but something has a hold of me. I feel it, thinking it's Carrie. But as I pull them to my face, I see a clown girl with her mouth stitched together, her white makeup turned deathly gray, buttons replacing her eyes. Essentially, Clown Girl has been voodooized. We burst into the surface, and the Clown Girl begins to laugh maniacally. I shove her away, having trouble keeping my head above the water. Carrie! Carrie is only 5'1" and not a good swimmer, and the depth is at least 7 feet. I go back under to look for my sister, but Clown Girl follows. She has a handful of candy, and she grasps me, trying to shove the candy in my mouth. I kick her away and finally find Carrie at the bottom. I manage to pull up to the boat and apply CPR. Carrie sputters out water and comes back to consciousness, both our hearts racing. Are you okay? Baron and some other park workers come rushing in from a hidden door. Clown Girl! I manage to sputter. They search the place but are unable to find her. Me and Carrie head home, our night ruined, as we're cold and scared. I should have taken that damn candy, I say under my breath. I hate carnivals, and now I hate clowns. If a clown offers you candy, you take it, as you don't want to offend them. Thank you so much for joining me. You can also find me on Instagram at duchessof.darkness or Twitter at duchessofdark N2. Also, please send me your stories or poems to duchessofdarkness27@gmail.com. Until next time.